Well, our Detroit Pistons had a roller coaster ride of a season. They were so underestimated at the start, only to end up top seed in the East for the first time since 2007. And we'll leave it there, but the Cavs got there, so many reasons to celebrate. And now, in the offseason, it's time for the Pistons Academy basketball camps. There is one local opportunity for young players of all abilities. We've got Aaron Smith. He is the Senior Director of Youth Engagement for the camps. Aaron, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Man, a lifelong career with the Pistons, and I love this so much.
It's awesome. Yeah. My dream team, and now I get to run youth basketball for them. It's a blessing.
Yeah, let's talk about this program. This is one of many camps across the state that you guys are offering.
Got it.
What does it look like?
Yeah, so we got 18 different stops around the state of Michigan, but this is always one of my favorites because it's kind of away from the Metro Detroit area. We know there's so much excitement and enthusiasm about basketball here on the west side, so it only makes sense. This is year 2 at Forest Hills Eastern High School. So we're looking to make it bigger and better and badder than it was the first time. Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about what this looks like. I mean, this could be kids who have no basketball experience up to kids who've been playing, right?
You got it. You got it. Whether you're, a beginner, first time, our job is to grow your love for the game. And then if you think you're pretty good, then I promise you we have some coaches that are going to challenge you as well and some drills and things of that nature. So really for everybody, it's a blessing to be able to rep the Pistons here on the west side. We want to bring kind of all of our assets and resources from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit to a jam-packed 3 days, at Forest Hills Eastern.
Okay, perfect. So what makes this camp different?
I think first and foremost our coaches.
Sure.
To be honest with you, we go through a very extensive process of selecting our coaches. So they're anywhere from high school seniors to D1 players to coaches, older coaches that actually coach high school and college. So great mix of coaches who understand how to, deal with kids in that manner. Relate to kids in that manner. But then our drills are great. You're going to learn how to dribble, pass, and shoot. But I think more than anything, it's the off the court stuff we're teaching. It's the life lesson. So we always say we want you to be a champion on and off the basketball court. It's kind of cliche, but that's a real thing for us. We dedicate a lot of time to making sure kids, are kind of like Cade Cunningham. They're respectful off the court, but you can be a dog on the court.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and I think that's really close to your heart too. I mean, you're a motivational speaker. You go around and
it's real. Yeah, I think that's the message. I have my own story as wanting to play for the Pistons, but I wasn't good enough. But I had to use my character and my work ethic. Now I'm still a part of the team, and I always say I have a championship ring to prove it. So I think kids, that resonates with kids, and all of our coaches have their own stories. And I think every kid's going to see someone that looks or sounds or acts or someone they think they can be like one day, even if it's not, in the NBA or the WNBA.
Yeah, and you talk about your ring. You're wearing your ring right now.
Gosh.
I mean, can we get a shot of that? I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
That is
crazy.
Awesome. That is
Can't
so
believe
cool.
it. Can't
Absolutely. Okay, so parents are listening. Talk about the ages and who's eligible to play.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's for boys and girls.
Okay.
Grades going into grades 3 through 9.
Okay.
And like you mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter your skill level. We have something for you. The mornings we're dedicated to really working on the physical aspects of the game, fundamentals. And then in the afternoon, we play lots of games and contests and NBA themed. So it's a lot of fun. We have our assets and resources, as I mentioned. We have the Pistons dunk team, who's always a favorite at camps. We have Hooper, the mascot's going to make an appearance.
Okay.
Some other few special appearances we're hoping to have.
Okay.
But even with that, like I said, it's that 3 days of interacting with these coaches who are super, super excited to make an impact in these kids' lives.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over all the details, the dates, what parents need to know if they want to get their kids registered.
Yeah, so it's June 24th. Sign up soon. I'm hoping to sell out here, in the next couple of weeks. But June 24th, 25th, and 26th, Forest Hills Eastern High School. You can go to pistonsacademy.com. It has all the information there. And, yeah, we're looking forward to just having a jam-packed session with, our awesome fans in the west side of the state.
Well, thanks for bringing it over here. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. There you go. June 24th through the 26th at Forest Hills Eastern. Is from 10 to 2. It'll wear these kids out.
Yes,
a little bit of basketball, a little bit of motivation, building character. $325 to register. PistonsAcademy.com for all the details.